Thank you. I was about to refuse giving the speech. I didn't have my name there, but since it's sold, esteemed colleagues, dear friends, Bosnia and Herzegovina has recognized the importance and potential for implementation of the SDGs and Agenda 2030 as an opportunity to significantly improve social, economic, and environmental aspects of life within the economy and to enhance the regional cooperation. The first voluntary review of Bosnia and Herzegovina on implementation of Agenda 2030 and the SDGs was developed and presented in the United Nations at the high-level political forum in July 2019. By presenting the voluntary review, the representatives of the Council of Ministers of BNH, the administration of the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the administration of Republika Srpska, as well as the administration of Brčko district, expressed the support and readiness of all the levels of government in Bosnia and Herzegovina to provide their full contribution for the implementation of Agenda 2030 and the SDGs. The common vision of the administration at all levels in Bosnia and Herzegovina is a prosperous, economically and institutionally developed, socially equitable society of equal opportunities for all its citizens, with the developed infrastructure, a knowledge-based society where natural and other resources are used efficiently, the environment is protected, and rich diversity is taken care of. In April 2021, the Council of Ministers of BNH adopted the document framework for the implementation of SDGs in BNH, which was previously adopted by the administration of both the entities and Brčko district. The framework defines the vision for 2030, key development directions, and drivers adapted to the local context, enabling a holistic approach to long-term development by defining priorities for inclusive and sustainable growth, and serves as a platform for cooperation and partnership. The SDG framework in BNH comprises of 3 development pathways, 2 horizontal issues, 13 accelerators with 59 drivers, 56 targets, and 74 indicators. The Council for the Implementation of SDGs in Bosnia and Herzegovina is also established and assigned for overall monitoring and reporting on the implementation of the SDGs framework, coordination of the preparation of annual reports, and voluntary reviews towards the United Nations. The Council consists of representatives from the state level as well as both entities and Brčko district, and it's co-chaired by the UN and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. At the first session held in 21st, the Council adopted the rules of procedure. Reporting on the implementation of SDGs framework in Bosnia and Herzegovina will be conducted through the annual report on the implementation of the SDGs framework in Bosnia and Herzegovina and the voluntary review to the UN 2023 and 2027. According to the SDG report 22, Bosnia and Herzegovina ranks 59th out of 163 countries, reviewed with a total score of 71.7. The score for Bosnia and Herzegovina is close to average score of other Eastern European countries and Central Asia. Bosnia and Herzegovina aligned with the SDG indicators set with the UN list of global indicators were appropriate. However, a significant gap remains. According to the SDG framework document, out of 74 indicators used to monitor Bosnia and Herzegovina progress towards the SDGs, 36 are the same as the UN framework indicators. 24 are alternative indicators, and 14 are adjusted as to be aligned with the national statistics and available data. The SDG indicators database for Bosnia and Herzegovina is available on the SDG portal of the Agency for Statistics of Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is an official portal for coordinating the activities of development, production, and dissemination of sustainable indicators of the development of BNH, where updated data on the status of global SDG indicators are available to all the users. Through the UN Multi-Partner Trust Fund Office, Bosnia and Herzegovina participates in pooled funds that bring together various UN entities and their partners. Since 2016, almost $16 million have been invested in 6 pooled funds and contributing to SDGs. The UN Sustainable Development Coordination Framework for Bosnia and Herzegovina describes 4 strategic priorities for joint work by 2025. The first one is sustainable, resilient, and inclusive growth. The other one is quality, accessible, and inclusive in education, health, and social protection. Then people-centered governments and rule of law. And lastly, citizen and community engagement for social cohesion. Indicators for the UN DCF 21 to 25 are actually measurable, aligned with the indicator framework for the SDG, and with the main target indicators in the SDG framework for BNH. And lastly, key challenges for Bosnia and Herzegovina are local self-government leadership do not always fully understand the importance and essence of SDGs. Then there is this complex administrative structure of BNH. It's an obstacle for better municipal cooperation across cantonal or entity boundaries, along with the divided competencies, particularly cantons, local self-governments. Then there is lack of finance for development, particularly in other developed areas. Support SDG costing exercises and advocacy for SDGs related spending priorities, lack of human resources and capacities at the local level to deal with the innovative and complex issues in an integrated manner, need for broadened partnerships to mobilize financing for the SDGs, importance of localization of SDGs and making sustainable development closer to the people. Actually, many local self-governments implement SDGs, but are not really aware of it, and there is a need for the promotion of good individual practices, such as Bijeljina or City of Sarajevo. That's it from me. Thank you.